when we begin to tell believers that they need to grow, it's not because we want you to attain a shape for fancy. Listen, as you expand in life, your support system needs to expand. You know, there is no tree that grows up higher and retains the same kind of root system it had when it was 1 day old. Imagine that a tree is now 15 years old and the root system that is supporting the tree is the root system of when it was 1 month old. Now that tree, we realize it will, every wind that touches it is a threat to it. So one of the reasons why you must get deeper is because you want to get bigger. So if you must grow bigger, you must get deeper. Your support system will determine how firm you can be. Your support system, your root system will tell us how firm, how you can face the challenges of life. So one very important thing you must not play with is your depth. So if you must, and if you will excel and exist in this time, you must be able to go deeper. Your roots must go downward, so that the weight of what you carry on the outside of you will not outweigh the power inside. One of the reasons why we have disaster happening to a lot of great people is because the weight they have on the outside is mightier than their depth. But I challenge you to be a person whose depth is mightier than what is on the inside. I mean that if you must, for instance, have an active prayer life, that on the inside, in the secret place, you are a giant, and on the outside you are a giant. You cannot be a goat in the secret place and be a giant on the outside. Whatsoever is on your inside, when life presses you, that is what will respond to life. And I make bold, very strong, to say that your response to life is as a result of how deep you have grown. Whatsoever you bring as an output in life is as a result of how deep you have grown. Your response, your reflexes are a result of what you have loaded yourself with. So you cannot be loaded with greatness on the inside and not be victorious on the outside. A shallow tree will at all times be threatened by the wind. A small wind makes the shallow tree threatened. A big wind will threaten it. We may be clapping for your flowers, we may be clapping for your branches, but we are not seeing your root system. Listen, don't let the applause of men and the clap and the hailings of men push you out of his presence. It's a dangerous terrain to walk upon, that you have not gotten to a particular level, but now people have kept you on a height. Listen, don't let people place you on a height you have not been developed for. Don't let the pressure of life place you or expose you to a place you are not prepared for. Don't let people clap you away from what should have preserved you. And I pray for you this: you must take time to build your defense system. You must take time to build your support system. You must take time to build your supply. So you must design yourself a system in yourself that will accommodate where you want to go to. Because if you carry your limited star and you do not add value to yourself to become better, at the end of the day you may become a disaster to happen that is about to happen. And I pray none of us here will be such a disaster that will want to happen. So finally, your support system will determine how far you can go. Your support system will determine how long you can endure the pressure of life. Your support system will determine how far you can stay, how much of this life pressure you can survive. Add value to your spiritual life, and you will rise up like an edifice. You will stand sure, bold, and confident. A man that has built himself for a position will be sure to confront whatever comes to him. And I pray for everyone listening to me tonight that as long as you prepare for a place that you ought to be, God will back it up with grace, and you will get there in the name of Jesus. Can you be on your feet tonight and make